Now, I've been a part of choirs for most of my life. I was in a National Girl Scout choir that recorded a record. I was in the children's choir at church as a kid, and when I joined the grown-up choir, I was in middle school. I've been in conference choirs, community choirs, and even the seminary choir. Let's just say I've done a lot of singing. Now, in seminary choir in particular, I had a wonderful friend. His name was Brian. And Brian tragically passed away just a few months before his daughter was born. But he loved to remind us, sometimes with a kazoo in hand, about the song, "All God's Critters Have a Place in the Choir." And ever since I got the email from Janet asking me to speak today, this song has been on repeat in my head. Do you know it? All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Now, the verses are silly, talking about bullfrogs and hippopotamus and the crickets fiddling and the porcupine talking to herself. But my favorite verse says, "Everybody here is a part of the plan. We all get to play in the great critter band. From the eagle in the sky to the whale in the sea, it's one great symphony." Now, whenever I'm asked to talk in church or preach or speak, and a song gets stuck in my head, well, I figure that's the Holy Spirit giving me inspiration. So I'm always like to dig into that and find out why that song got stuck. And I think today is a little more than obvious. Here at First Christian Church, I have been shown again and again that we all have a place to belong. From my first moment here, I have been welcomed. I was welcomed before I even got to Ames by Mary Jane over Facebook. And then on Christmas Eve Sunday, I came to church for the first time and was immediately welcomed and taken under the loving wing of Sue and Marv, and then by Deb, and somehow within a couple of weeks, I was a part of the singers and a member of the congregation. The FCC singers have given me a place to feel like I'm a part of this community and that my gifts have a place. Now, it's been a very long time since I've lived in a community where there is a disciples church that welcomes LGBTQ folks like myself. And having a place where I'm not only welcomed, but also celebrated has been a wonderful gift. But that gift has extended beyond the singers. It extends to the way music happens in this church. I love how there's the basket of instruments so people can join in the making of music together. I love how Sue adds depth to our music with our drum. I am in awe constantly of the way that music seems to magically flow out of Jenna's fingers. And I appreciate that Tim knows all the songs and sometimes multiple versions of the same songs. And sometimes in the same song, he sings them all. And I value how Janet seems to know exactly the right way to weave a song or a theme into our worship practice. I have found that this congregation, through the FCC singers and through the music we share together, has given me, one of God's critters, a place in the choir. And maybe singing isn't everybody's gift, but the way we do music here gives us all a way to contribute, even if we're singing low, high, in tune, or out, or just clapping our hands or paws or anything we got now.